Good evening and welcome to Gonzaga College High School for the second game of the Gonzaga DC Classic with a matchup from the Friendship Tech Titans from Washington, D.C. and your hosts, the Gonzaga Eagles. I'm J.D. Thiede.
And I'm Jack Cushman. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We've got an interstate matchup, or I guess you could say inter-district matchup, the District of Columbia. We've got some high-powered offensive units on Friendship Tech's side. Malik Shackelford has D1 offers from schools like Bryant and Howard and UMBC. He's their leading scorer this year, averaging 24 points per game, followed by Eric Ndaka, who also has D1 offers from UNC Asheville and Quinnipiac. This is a team that does not average a lot of assists and is more so a scoring team that likes to run a lot of ISOs. So Malik Shackelford is the guy who they run their offense through, so we'll see how he can handle Gonzaga's tough defense tonight.
Yeah, Gonzaga has a very tough defense, very quick-moving team here. Not a lot of size, but they have a lot of speed for a Gonzaga team. There are 5 returners from last year's Coach Turner's team, and of course now the head coach is Coach Keith Ergo from the former Fordham coach, now the Gonzaga head coach.
Well, this team has 2 of those returners that we have just mentioned. Alan Buyamba and Dave Buyamba are the 2 big men that are starting here tonight. They are brothers, and they bring a lot of physicality to this Gonzaga team. So we'll see what they can do tonight against Friendship Tech.
Yeah, and of course, Dave got a decent amount of minutes last year, and I would say Alan didn't get as many as Dave, but Alan has been the surprise of this year for me so far. He averages 14 points per game, and in the Landon game, he had 21 points. He's a starter now, and what a year for him so far. I'm really excited to see what he has in store for the rest of this season. This Gonzaga team is 2-2, currently 0-2 in the Washington Catholic Athletic Conference, the hardest conference in the country to play in, with recent falls to St. John's and a 13-point loss this Tuesday to O'Connell, the 13th team in the nation.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. The WCAC has 2 teams that are in the, actually, excuse me, 3 teams that are in the, or 4 teams that are in the top 15. Bishop McNamara recently was announced as the number 2 team in the country. They've got a 5-star that is super talented, so that team has improved much since last year, as we are just a few moments away from tip-off here in the Carmody Center and Gonzaga's first game of their annual tournament, the DC Classic.
Yeah, and they're welcoming the DC Public Charter Schools League champions, Friendship Tech.
Friendship Tech, they are 2-0 in their conference play so far, beating beating KIPP DC and DCI, both pretty comfortably by double digits. So we'll see what happens here tonight. It is Dave Buyamba and Michael Jones-Lloyd on the tip-off.
It's 6-8 versus 6-7 here in the tip. Seemed to be a tie.
And it'll go to the Titans to start off.
So here with the inbound is Malik Shackelford, the star player for the Titans.
They'll give it to Ukweli Woods, who is a 6-foot junior point guard who takes the ball up a lot for the Titans. Shackelford attacking the paint early, and that shot's off. Nice rebound from Jones-Lloyd there. And then another one from big Dave Buyamba.
Yeah, Buyamba really jumped in there, got that rebound, used his size to his advantage.
Well, as we mentioned, both of those brothers are extremely physical. They bring a lot of physicality to this team, as that one's almost stolen, and it is stolen. Ukweli Woods takes it away, and they'll say he stepped out of bounds. It's Gonzaga's basketball.
Gonzaga rushed a little bit there, needing to take their time a little bit. And the Titans are playing this early press.
Looks like it'll be Axton Scott to inbound it. He's the freshman for Gonzaga. He's a three-point shooter. He has been deadly from beyond the arc. this season.
Just testing the ball here to see if it has adequate bounce for both teams. Very NBA thing to do.
We're professional here at the DC Classic.
We are.
That one's batted by Ndaka, and Shackelford will take over.
Passed out of bounds by Shackelford.
He throws
Gonzaga
that one away.
ball.
That was intended for Ndaka. Ergo coaching up here.
Scott with the inbound again to Dave Boyamba.
Well, the Titans are...
He'll be taking it up.
The Titans are running a early full court press here. They are not letting Gonzaga get down on the other side of the court because they can be lethal with the amount of times that they pass, as Higginbotham is having a hard time getting around Shackelford. Boyamba from beyond the arc. No good.
Been a great defensive game so far. A lot of pressure from both sides. Let's see this Gonzaga defense.
This is Caden Morrison, the sophomore, with the ball. Now in the corner, he's driving on Peterson. A lot of ball movement early for the Titans as Ndaka knocks down the first points of the game. It's 2-0 Friendship.
Here comes Chase. Number 2 passes to Higginbotham. Higginbotham to Scott. Down low to Dave. Dave posts up. Too good by Dave.
Dave Boyamba, as we mentioned, the physical player down there. He gets the gym erupting as Peterson gets a steal on the fast break. Higginbotham will get called for a travel here, and Friendship Tech will take over.
So Finn Bonsal just checked in for Allen. Number 23, the junior, his first year on varsity. Had a great JV season last year. Look at the double team there.
Pressure.
Great defense.
Now they get a fast break out of it, and Ndaka throws it up to Jones-Lloyd, and he puts it back. 4-2 early. Dave Boyamba taking another inbound.
You don't see that a lot from those big guys.
No. Well, Higginbotham, he is a freshman on this Gonzaga team that's actually very young. He played very good against O'Connell as Boyamba gets another 2 for Gonzaga. He has all their points here tonight.
Yeah, 4-4 now. Tie game. Boyamba really using his size against these guys. Though just an inch shorter than number 3, Michael Jones-Lloyd.
Ndaka working on Higginbotham, and Shackelford has it outside on the arc. Physical drive, and it's off the mark. Higginbotham gets the rebound. Now Gonzaga looking to pick up the pace. Bonsal to Higginbotham, and the mid-range jumper is good. Gonzaga has their first lead of the night.
Gonzaga now implementing that press just as Tech did, having 2 guys back. Tech has numbers now with guy under the basket, puts it right off the glass. That was Caden Morrison.
Beautiful pass from Willie Woods there.
Chase Peterson taking up the court. Dealing with Kadir Johnson. Finn Bonsal with the ball now. Passes it to Dave under post. Cuts in. Finn. Dave again off the glass.
Nice rebound and put back there for Boyamba. Gonzaga retakes their lead.
Yeah, Boyamba really hits that weight room. Every time I walk through there, I'm always seeing him lifting or hitting the Echo bike, so he's constantly getting that work in. Truly showing at the beginning of this game.
Physical drive, and that one goes off the bottom of the rim. Gonzaga will go up to Bonsal, tries to save it, but is unable to, and it'll stay with Tech.
And in comes Chase Hogg, Jaleel Wahid, and back into the game, Alan Boyamba. Chase Hogg, another member of that DCSAA championship team last year.
Jack Lynch also coming in for the Eagles, number 15. He's on Jones-Lloyd. Pressure from the Eagles is disrupting Friendship Tech's offense, and they turn it over.
Great pressure there by Chase Hogg and Alan Boyamba.
Wahid inbounds it, gets it to Chase Hogg.
Chog taking it up the court. Stops his dribble, in trouble now. Finds Jack Lynch. Hits Chog again. Chase Hogg drives in to Jaleel.
Gonzaga trying to drive in, and Friendship's defense in the paint has been smothering so far as they show it here again. Shackelford now on the other end. Coast to coast, and he can't get it to go. Rebound from Alan Buyamba.
Chase Hogg throws
Here
it
goes
to
Chase Peterson. Wahid with a turnaround jumper is no good.
And just a reminder, it's still 8-6 Gonzaga. Chase Hogg on the ball against Malik Shackelford. Timeout, Friendship Tech.
Dwayne Shackelford takes his first timeout. It'll be a 30-second.
And in coming to the game will be TJ Farrington, also another member of that DCSAA championship team. Coach Steve Turner. And let's take a second to look back at that year. Great year by Gonzaga. Believe they were 28-6.
They played absolutely phenomenal. That DC State Championship, they won over Sidwell by 16 points. They fell short of their conference championship, the WCAC, to Paul VI by 4 points, despite beating them in the regular season earlier that year. So, I mean, that rivalry was heated last year.
I think the bigger story there, we mentioned it in the halftime show of the first game, is Derek Dixon, with his incredible performance off the bench at the University of North Carolina, scored the last 6 points in Rupp Arena against Kentucky, showing his true dominance and how the WCAC prepares you for those crazy places to play like Rupp Arena.
Well, Dixon was by far the best scorer of Gonzaga's team last year, and he was lethal from three as he's continued that in college at North Carolina. That one is thrown away by Shackelford. Gonzaga will take over.
Wahid will take the inbound. Passes over to Jack Lynch. To Chase Hogg.
To Hogg. Hogg now
Hogg with an open lane.
Under pressure, he looks like he lost his dribble there, but Farrington picks it up. Now he's under a lot of pressure.
Jump ball.
And they'll call
That'll
it
be
jump
Friendship
ball.
Tech.
It'll stay with Gonzaga.
Stay with Gonzaga, pardon me.
Chase Hogg to inbound. And they're going to substitute the sophomore Kadir Johnson in for Caden Morrison.
Just want to shout out to Chase. He was in my English class this morning. Had a great, great discussion in our English class this morning, in Miss Piper's English class.
Hogg will try from beyond the arc, and it's good.
I think it was that Miss Piper shout out there that gave him that three. What a great class we have. Also finished the day with him in photography.
Chase Hogg's three from beyond the mark makes it a 5-point game now. Friendship Tech has had a hard time scoring and getting past this physical defense.
TJ Farrington on the defense there. Chase Hogg now.
Shackelford drives it in and scores on Hogg. Dave Buyamba coming in just a second for the Eagles.
Alan Boyambo drives in, can't find a place to go, passes it out to Chase Hogg.
Hogg
pushed down,
footing,
passes
it back.
Wahid to
Wide
Farrington.
Open three from Farrington, and it's good.
And it is 14-8 Gonzaga.
6-point game with just about 50 seconds left to go in this first quarter of play. Shackelford directing traffic. They'll call a foul now on Jack Lynch.
First foul of the game. Dave Boyamba comes back in for Jack Lynch.
Jones Lloyd will come out for Julian Ash, the senior power forward for the Titans.
Another tall guy for this Friendship Tech team. Great defense there by Gonzaga.
Well, that was Ash, and it'll stay with Friendship.
And that resets the shot clock to 20 seconds for Friendship. Shout out to Mr. Donnellan there on the shot clock with that lucky thumb. Great defense there by Farrington.
Here goes Buyamba, faster than all the rest. Down on the other end and coast to coast for Buyamba. Gonzaga 16-8 now. Friendship trying to push the pace. Shot clock is off.
.15 seconds remaining in the
Kadir
first
Johnson working
quarter.
on Farrington. He'll get into the lane, and it's good.
Right over Dave Bayamba's hands. Great placement. Dave couldn't quite catch that one. Saves it. Puts it up.
Oh,
blocked.
Blocked. What a block from Jason Williams. And that will take us to the second quarter. It is 16-10 Gonzaga. Well, a nice block there from Jason Williams Jr. We haven't called his name at all tonight. The junior forward for Friendship Tech saves 2 points and keeps it at a 6-point game. So far at the beginning, it seemed like a defensive affair. It was a quick first quarter with not a lot of stoppages of play, only one foul. That foul coming from Jack Lynch of Gonzaga.
Yeah, pretty clean game there. I like that play. I like that kind of clean play. Like that clean play by both teams. Caught Jack Lynch on that one foul call, but Gonzaga will come out strong here at the beginning of this second quarter, and I think Friendship will too, and I think the press will continue. What do you think, Jack?
Yeah, I think their press has so far been working. It's for both sides, actually, of the basketball. I think it's putting a lot of pressure on both sides of both teams, and we've seen a lot of turnovers so far, losing their footing, throwing bad passes. So I think the press is working for both teams here, especially Gonzaga, who has been disrupting Malik Shackelford, who has been extremely good, and he's had a tough first quarter.
Yeah, this is a real speedy team with Gonzaga. They had a lot of strength and conditioning sessions in the preseason leading up to basketball season. Lifting and running 4 days a week in the morning. Foul there.
It'll be on
Alan
Alan
Buyamba.
Buyamba. He fouls Jones Lloyd. It'll be on the floor. So Friendship Tech. Ndaka has it batted away by Buyamba. Good defense on the inbound.
Yeah, defense is necessary in the WCAC, as we know.
That
Deep
one is
ball.
thrown on the
Chase
other side
Hogg
of the
steals
court.
it.
Hogg steals it, and he goes up, and it's blocked by Shackelford. Farrington gets it back. Now they get it into the big man, Buyamba. Wahid kicks it to the corner. Chase Hogg for three. No good. Rebound, Friendship. To the rack, and it's no good.
It's a goaltending call there on Alan Buyamba. And in comes Higginbotham, Scott, and Peterson. Out comes Buyamba, Hogg, and Farrington.
Gonzaga now going for a smaller, quicker lineup. They've got Chase Peterson, Axton Scott, and Higginbotham in there.
Yeah, two freshmen. We did not see that at all our freshman and sophomore years, Jack, but Now we've seen 2 freshmen start the game.
Yeah, well, it's a young team, and both freshmen are extremely good shooters. Higginbotham proved that against O'Connell the other night, and Axton Scott proved it at the St. John's game in Mayhem on Military Road, as Gonzaga early has numbers on the opposite side of the floor. It's a loose ball. Axton Scott gets it ripped away. Shackelford comes up with it. Shackelford, no good. Higginbotham now on the fast break. Gonzaga's got numbers. Peterson to the rim, no good. Scott, the putback, no good. But he'll go to the line for 2.
That is Friendship Collegiate's,
Friendship Tech.
Friendship Tech, pardon me. First foul of the game.
Multiple friendships here in DC.
Yeah, pardon me.
Axton Scott's first is on the mark.
Makes it 17-12 Gonzaga. Here comes Scott with his second shot.
Scott hits his second, so he's 2 for 2 from the line. Now makes it a 6-point game. Friendship Tech beats the press. Now they're in the post. Physical defense from Wahid. Can't get the rebound. It's a loose ball in the corner, and they'll say it's Gonzaga's ball.
Very scrappy there. Great play by Scott. Ends up with it. Gonzaga's ball.
Dave Buyamba smiling, walking down the court there. He's happy after that one gets called for Gonzaga.
When have you seen him not smiling, though, Jack?
He is a happy guy.
He is always happy, always making someone laugh. Here comes Wahid with the ball, passes it back to Peterson.
Well, as we expected, both teams are continuing their press as Higginbotham picks up the loose ball. Peterson goes to the rim.
Behind the back.
Pass to Buyamba, who lays it in. The behind-the-back assist there from Chase Peterson. That one had some flash.
That may turn it into the play of the game at the end of this game. As
Peterson making another play, he bats it, and here he goes to the rim. Off the mark, and rebound from Ndaka.
I think that was a little bit deflected by Caden Morrison, pardon me.
Jones-Lloyd trying to get in, and they will call a travel.
And in comes Kadir Johnson. Out comes Malik Shackelford for Tech.
Wahid to take the ball up for Gonzaga. This has so far been a very fast-paced game. Not a lot of offensive development. We see it a little bit different here as Peterson is directing traffic. He'll give it to Buyamba in the post, and he gets the and one. Gonzaga takes a 10-point lead, and Buyamba will go to the line.
That foul's on Eric Ndaka. It's the second foul for the Titans in this second quarter and second of the game.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean game so far from both sides. Very physical, but clean. A lot of full court press. As we expected, they haven't stopped on either side, as we see it again here. Gonzaga with an 11-point lead and 5 minutes left to go in the half. It's stolen by Higginbotham at half court, and now Gonzaga has a little bit of momentum. Axton Scott has it tipped, and they'll call a foul. This one will be
on Julian Ash. Julian Ash with that first foul of the game for him. And just a reminder to the audience out there, 5 fouls per quarter equals the bonus, which is 2 shots in high school basketball.
Well, I was just about to mention that we're not even 3 minutes into the second quarter, and there's already 3 fouls on the board for Friendship Tech.
Wahid with the inbound pass. hits Higginbotham. Higginbotham on the arc, hits Scott, open three.
Rims out, and a physical rebound from Peterson. Now the other freshman, Higginbotham, will hit. And it's 26-12 here with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. It's stolen. Scott has numbers. They throw. Buyamba is fouled under the rim.
Coach Ergo wanting the Gonzaga team to get huddled up and communicate with each other.
Buyamba to shoot 2. Gonzaga with a 15-point lead right now.
Looks like his brother will take him out.
Oh, excuse
sub
me.
Him.
Buyamba will only shoot 1. He's already shot his first, and that one goes in. It's a 16-point lead for Gonzaga. Full timeout from Gonzaga.
So 30-second timeout by the Friendship Tech Titans. So with 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, it is 28, Gonzaga 28, Titans 12. Friendship Tech Titans, that is. And we've seen the Gonzaga offense wake up here in this quarter. They've started to play a lot together and a lot more fluid. The press is still being played by Gonzaga. Full court here. Higginbotham in the corner. Almost stolen by Scott there. Finn Bonsall on defense there.
Dangerous pass is picked up by
Open
Jones
three.
Lloyd. A 3 is on the mark. That one hit from Caden Morrison, and Friendship scores their first points in a while.
That was a wide open 3 for Morrison. Higginbotham takes it up, drives it. Pass to Peterson. Peterson to Scott. Scott for 3. Misses. Up in the air. Rebound.
Rebound from Jones Lloyd. Lloyd leads the Titans in rebounds per game with 7. He's one of those bigger and physical guys on their team as Caden Morrison makes another basket.
Yeah, it would make sense for George Lloyd to be that top rebounder at his size. He's 6'8" as a junior in high school. How crazy is that, Jax?
Pretty insane. But in the first game that we saw 2 7-footers on the same team. Georgetown Prep has some big guys over on that team. One of them's going to Purdue. He's a 4-star, so there's some big players in the DC Classic this year.
And of course, the winner of this game will play Georgetown Tech tomorrow at 6:45. That should be a great matchup if it ends up being Gonzaga. Long-time rivalry between the 2 oldest Jesuit schools in the DC area, and the only 2 Jesuit high schools in the DC area.
Yeah, well, we were just talking about how Jones Lloyd is leading the team in rebounds, and surprisingly, the second-place rebounder is Malik Shackelford, who is
6'4".
Yeah, he's a point guard who's not usually down low, but he is averaging 5.8 rebounds per game. It just shows his physicality.
I bet that means that he follows his shot after he shoots it, which we don't see a lot in high school anymore, or in basketball at all. But you know, those fundamentals that you learn in rec league and CYO basketball. Wide open
Another
3, Scott.
From Axton Scott, and he's 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Buyamba will get the foul call, and that is the 5th foul for Friendship Tech. Gonzaga is in the bonus.
And that foul is Jason Williams Jr. So any foul now, even on the floor, will turn into 2 shots for Gonzaga. Very useful in the later halves of these games, especially last couple minutes in the fourth quarter. Wayamba with his second.
No good. Chase Peterson tries to get it out to Higginbotham. And
Shackelford sets up his offense.
with Willie Woods, we haven't called his name much. Now he's working on Bonsall, and he throws it away. Higginbotham now has got numbers. Chase Peterson to the rim, and it's blocked by Jones-Lloyd. Bonsall, the putback, no good. Another putback is also no good, but he's fouled. Higginbotham will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that foul's on Michael Jones-Lloyd, his first. But again, that keeps Gonzaga in the bonus. 6 fouls on Friendship Tech this quarter.
Higginbotham hits on his first. It's been a slow second quarter so far. A lot of stoppages of play, unlike the first. A lot of fouls.
But the momentum has stayed with Gonzaga in this slower time.
Well, even though the second quarter has been slower, the actual pace of play has remained at speed. A lot of full court and a lot of fast breaks. As that one's batted away by Axton Scott, it will stay with the Titans.
And in comes Chase Hogg and TJ Farrington. Out comes Axton Scott and Higginbotham. Finn Bonsall playing great defense there. Dave Boyamba on it.
Mid-range jumper is off the mark, and a physical tangle up, and there's an on-the-floor foul. It'll stay with Friendship Tech.
That is Chase Peterson. They call an illegal box out. Never quite heard that said before, Jack. Looks like we're looking for a wipe. Wipe the floor. I don't know, maybe we could borrow some of those mop helpers from the St. John's game. They seem to have like 3 or 4 people on one mop per sideline. Maybe if they were bored, maybe they could come down to I Street and mop this weekend. In comes Caden Morrison with the inbound. Boyamba on the defense there. Passes it to Michael Jones-Lloyd. Michael Jones-Lloyd posting up.
No good. Good defense there from Finn Bonsall. And now Chase Peterson will bring it up the floor for the Eagles. Boyamba kicks it out. Chase Hogg from 3 is fouled. That was an aggressive foul from Jason Williams Jr. And Hogg gets up. He will shoot 3.
His second. Yeah, Chog really took the hit there. That was I don't think that was on purpose, though. I think he just walked into him on the back.
Hogg's first is off the mark. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the first half. And at the end of the half, we will get an interview with Coach Keith Ergo. Second one is also off the mark from Chase Hogg. Hogg's third goes in. Gonzaga takes a 15-point lead here with just under 3 minutes as it's stolen by Farrington. Hogg with the pass to Bonsall, and it's blocked by Shackelford.
Yeah, we've said Shackelford's name a lot tonight. Makes sense why he has all these offers. UMBC, of course, very successful in the NCAA tournament a couple years ago.
A nice rebound there from Ndaka, and he puts it back up. Ball gets away from Chase Hogg there. It'll stay with Friendship Tech.
Gonzaga's defense still playing really strongly here. Gonzaga playing man, or no, it looks like 3-2 now. Great scrappy play by Chase Hogg.
Gets the loose ball, and then
great timeout there by Keith Ergo, Coach Keith Ergo.
Well, Ergo is a extremely experienced head coach, except he's not experienced at the high school level. This is his first year, obviously, at Gonzaga, coaching their varsity team, but he did coach the freshman team for 4 years a while ago, and he coached some of our coaches and teachers, such as Coach Kernan, the current athletic director, Coach Gould, the freshman football coach, and Coach Hannigan, the head varsity golf coach.
Yeah, and Coach Ergo comes here with a lot of accolades and awards, and A10 Coach of the Year in 2023, coached at Fordham for 3 years. Like, he's one of the best guys you could bring back to restart your program.
Absolutely.
Just a quick shout out to all of our moderators here at the Sports Broadcasting Club, Mr. Buckley, our head moderator, Ms. Penny, and Mr. Horan. Do a lot behind the scenes work for us, so thank you for making this weekend possible.
Especially this weekend, there's been a lot of behind the scenes work. This was our first time having a halftime show up at the WZAG studio, so there's been a lot of work done as Gonzaga is getting physical in the post here. Bonsall has it stolen.
Fast break, Friendship.
Has numbers. Ndaka will slow it down now. The clock goes under 2 minutes here as Tech will swing it around. Morrison to Johnson. Shackelford will try a step back three off the mark, and loose ball is picked up. Kadir Johnson.
Looks like a foul call here.
That foul on Wahid, it is on the floor. So it'll stay with Tech, but no free throws coming up.
Jaleel Wahid's first. Tech with the inbound. Chase Hogg playing great defense there on number 11.
Yeah, that's
Eric
beautiful
Ndaka.
defense on Ndaka as Hogg with a spin move. He'll slow it down for the Eagles. Guarded closely by Shackelford. Hogg picks up his dribble. Now Farrington.
Farrington trying to post up there.
Hogg with a lane now. Kicks it out to Lynch.
Shot clock running down.
Lynch has it knocked away. It'll stay with Gonzaga. 4 seconds on the shot clock here.
As Mr. D would say, that is not a reset on the shot clock.
Buyamba tries to get it to Lynch. It will stay with Gonzaga, but now there's only 2 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to get it in and shoot it immediately.
Yeah, catch and shoot here.
Eagle 5, Eagle 5.
Gonzaga looking to run a play here.
Inbound.
They get it to Higginbotham, who throws it up, and it's off the mark. That's a shot clock violation. Friendship Tech takes over with 46 seconds left to go in the first half.
Yeah, sometimes some of these schools come in from states and leagues where they don't play with the shot clock, so I'm interested to see how the rest of the teams adapt to the shot clock and playing with the shot clock, because it's a hard thing to do, and that's what the WCAC does, playing with the shot clock.
Yeah, it certainly played a factor last year in the DC Classic. A lot of teams come from all over the country, just like Chaminade from Missouri, so we'll see how it affects this year's Classic as Friendship scores another 2, that one courtesy of Kadir Johnson. Higginbotham working on Johnson on the out exterior, and they'll get him for a travel. There are 3 seconds left on the clock here.
Oh, Kiwi Woods with the pass.
1 second, he'll chuck it
Kate
up,
Morrison
and it is no
missed.
good.
Oh. We're joined here now by Gonzaga's coach, Keith Ergo.
Coach, what do you think went well in the first half?
You know what? I think we shared the ball. We played really hard on the defensive end. We created some turnovers, but you know, on the offensive end, we got to slow down. There's way too many turnovers already, and that's been our Achilles heel so far in the first 4 games. So we got to take a deep breath. We got to be tough and physical with the basketball, get to our spots, and be strong and physical in the paint. And then there's some shot blockers. We got to use our shot fakes. We got to stop challenging them at the rim. Pump fake, get them up in the air. We should be living at the free throw line. But on the defensive end, we're doing a pretty good job. 21 points is pretty good. We got to do a better job on the offensive end, taking care of the ball and just relaxing.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
All right, and now you will be watching in an interview with the WCAC and DC individual champion, Anthony Sorrow.
First off, just how did you feel about winning the DC Classic and WCAC championship? Or not just as a DC championship?
You know, I felt pretty good. I've been working towards this for the past 4 years. Last year I got second at WCACs and fourth at states. And, you know, I came into this season really setting my goals on the DC and WCAC state championship. And the fact that I was able to execute both of those, it really felt great. It was great pressure lifted off my shoulders.
So, like, going off that, was that your main motivation for this season?
Yeah, I'd say so. I got injured at the end of my track season last year, so I was really focused on coming back strong and proving to my coaches and the people in the DC area that I was still a contender. So, yeah, I think that was my main goal going into the season.
Are you going to continue running in college?
Yeah, I'll be going to Johns Hopkins to run there at the D3 level.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Coach, how are you doing?
Not too good right now, but we fighting.
Yeah. So what do you think went well in the first half, and what do you look to improve on?
Our defense and our energy. We got to pick our energy up, our defensive presence, and make some shots.
Okay. All right. And then what did you do in the locker room to try and get these guys hyped up and ready for the second half?
Oh, man, basketball is a game of runs. They got to pick their energy up and match their intensity, and good things will happen.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, you just heard from head coach Dwayne Shackelford of the Friendship Tech Titans. In just a few moments, we will have a special interview with Chris Jenkins, the former Villanova Wildcat. What's up, Chris? How we doing, man?
What's going
How are you
on,
doing? How are you
gentlemen?
doing?
How's it going?
Great,
Good. How are you?
What did you see in the first half?
You know, I seen Purple Eagles competing, playing hard. You know, Coach Ergo got the guys playing with a lot of energy.
Absolutely. You know Coach Ergo well?
I do know Coach Ergo well, man. He recruited me a little bit when I was coming through playing my fair share of hoops, and it's amazing to see a great Gonzaga man back coming through. You know, we're all supporting him and happy that he's back, and looking forward to his leadership at the program.
What do you think of this new suit thing he implemented on the sideline? I kind of like it.
I mean, it just goes back to what he's about. You know, the details, just giving it everything he got, and he did learn from Jay Wright, so he does look a little fly. I got to give it to him. Got to give it to him. He's looking good.
So, I mean, it's kind of the elephant in the room, but that big shot. Did he say anything to you after that shot, or what happened after that?
I mean, after that, it was just a lot of celebration for our team. You know, a lot of hard work and dedication goes into that. So we were just all so happy that we won. So, you know, it was good for us to finally be able to get over the hump.
Dave Boyambo there with off the post. What's it mean for you to come back here every time, Chris? You've been back for a football game, of course. Came back for a basketball game now. What's it mean when you come back to Gonzaga as an alumni?
I mean, yeah, man, Gonzaga's been a special piece. It's a big part of my heart. You know, I gave a lot while I was here in school, stayed here all 4 years. So, you know, Gonzaga's a special place, and I love the relationships that I've built here and the friendships. And it's good to just come back and give as much help as I can, but more importantly, just to come back and watch and just be a support, you know?
Yeah. Well, I have a question. Were you ever in those crazy student sections on the sideline?
I did make a couple appearances in the crazy student section. I wasn't one of the guys leading the chants,
Yeah.
but I would definitely make an appearance. And I wasn't taking my shirt off. It was probably a little too cold for that every now and then. But,
Yeah.
you know, I loved all my time here. I loved, you know, the hockey team, lacrosse team,
Yeah.
you know, football. We tried our best to go to as many sporting events as we could because everybody's they came out and supported us, and we wanted to show that love back because we did have fun when we went and watched other sports play.
They're always fun games. What's it mean for you to see your former coach, Coach Turner, move on from Gonzaga and move on to a special place?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Turner obviously played a big part of my success as a basketball player. Coming here to Gonzaga to play for him, to help build a program to the national level and recognition that it is. It's only a matter of time before the court is probably named after him just because of his contributions to our program. And, you know, Gonzaga wouldn't be what it is without Coach Turner and his contributions and, you know, the time that he spent here.
Huge three there for Maxton Scott, the freshman.
It's awesome to see the freshmen out here competing. They got their first I know Dylan got his first start tonight. Axton started a few games now. So I had a chance to speak to those guys this past summer during the Philly live session. And I just let them know that, hey, man, your time is going to come. As a young guy, we're going to put you in the fire because this is a new point in our program, and we're just trying to get off to a right foot. So it's good to see these guys out here learn to compete and they're growing, man. That's what it's about, just growing to be the best team that you can be at the end of the year.
Did you ever have any memories of the Gonzaga DC Classic? What was your favorite memory, or when you reminisce on this tournament, what do you remember as Alan Buyama catches a lob from Chase Peterson, throws it down for the Eagles?
That might be one of my favorite memories right now because that was nasty. I got to give them credit. That was tough. Way to execute the fast break. But Gonzaga DC Classic memories, man. I mean, my freshman year we played Mater Dei. We beat Newman Goretti here a few times. We played Sidwell and lost one year. So there's just so many great memories, man. We had a lot of great teams here, a lot of great moments. Just so fortunate to be able to play in this historical event, man, and leave my mark. Hopefully I was able to do that for sure.
Absolutely.
When you were here, Chris, what was your favorite activity, or like something like favorite activity to do other than basketball?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I had a great time. I definitely had a great time going to hockey games and football games and stuff like that. Like that was fun, lacrosse games. But if I had to say like another event, we used to have this one little live pep rally during like a wrestling match. That's fire.
Oh, midday melee.
Midday melee. So we used to go crazy during that. And then great strong take to the basket.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, man. I feel like it was so long ago.
I know.
Obviously, so one of my favorite routines that I had when I was in school, I had two of them. One was I used to have Mr. Viola for history.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Mr. V, man. But every day I used to ask him what he made for dinner because he used to make something extravagant. And he's the reason that anytime I go somewhere, I ask for jasmine rice because he used to make a lot of jasmine rice. And my senior year, Tavon Blackman, Charles Glover, myself, we took AP Stats with Buckley. Shout out to Buckley across the way over there. And every day during homeroom, me and Tavon would leave early and go to breakfast and get a head start on our class. So those are like two of my favorite traditions. Don't tell Buckley that.
Yeah. I'm in his class now.
I think he's understanding.
I think he's realized we're talking about it.
Oh, I must say, I got to throw this in there.
Absolutely.
So on the day of games, Miss Penny used to let us come downstairs, right? And we used to play like Monopoly and stuff before games. Like we used to be bored. We used to go down there and take a nap, eat our Chipotle, whatever it is that we wanted to do before games. Shout out to Miss Penny because she literally used to let us do whatever. Whatever. She never cared as long as we was ready to play.
That's phenomenal.
What was your most memorable game while you played at Gonzaga?
Oh, man, that's just so many. I can remember my freshman year, we played in the Iolani Classic out in Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
I can just remember playing in the Beach Ball Classic, playing in the Piggly Wiggly tournament. We played in the Les Schwab tournament out in Portland. We played in the Hall of Fame every year. We played in the Cancer Research that was in West Virginia every year. So if I had to, I don't know, man, that's tough. That's tough. I did have a game winner against Akil Carr at Coolidge.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
So that was another good memory that we had, man. But we had so many good times, man. I was fortunate, man. We had a lot of great teams when I was in school.
That's fun. Well, I got one more question for you before we let you go and enjoy the game. But what was your go-to off-campus lunch spot?
Ooh, man. That's crazy because I don't even know if it's over there anymore. There used to be this one spot called Lucky's that was across the street. It changed now. It used to be like a little carry out back in the day.
Okay.
But it was literally right across the street, like maybe like the block before you even get to that left to turn to go to Union.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you're
yeah,
walking.
yeah.
So it used to be like on that side. Honestly, like right across from the building where they have the football film room and stuff across the street.
Oh, they're opening something over there now, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to go check that out. But it was a little spot over there called Lucky's that was really, really good. And then, you know, I mean, Union Station, man, they had Bojangles and everything back in there at that time.
Oh, wow.
So it was lit, man.
Yeah.
Listen, we used to do our free periods and long lunch right, man. We used to do a good job.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Chris.
God
Good to
bless
talk
y'all,
to you.
man. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Absolutely.
Let's go, man. Purple Eagles. God is purple, man.
God is purple.
Thank you. All right, well,
Gonzaga's taking the lead here, giving up 5 points in 5 minutes now.
yeah, they've so far done a great job this second half. Really taken over. Friendship's had a tough time scoring against the physical defense as Buyamba will go to the line. He's got 2 shots.
And that is Jason Williams' 3rd foul of the game. So getting close to foul trouble. That is the 4th foul for Friendship Tech this quarter. So one more foul, and of course that'll put them in the bonus. So Alan Boyamba here at the line again.
Who we saw throw down an insane dunk just a few moments ago off the lob from Chase Peterson. His second free throw is off the mark.
Rebounded by Caden Morrison, passes it over to Julian Ash, back to Morrison. Look,
Full court press here from Gonzaga.
Ndaka with the ball. Trying to kick it off Gonzaga players.
Wahid having a tough time. Now he goes to the basket and it goes
Drives in.
apparently. And there's an injured player. Julian Ash will get up and he looks to be all right after a collision in the paint.
In comes Finn Bunsal for Alan Boyamba. Ndaka with the inbound to Morrison, back to Ndaka, to Ikali Woods, back to Morrison. Morrison drives in on Finn Bunsal.
Some more tough defense from Gonzaga.
Ndaka.
Just around 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Ndaka on Wahid on Ndaka.
The Eagles are looking to continue their DC Classic run. If they win this, they'll go play Georgetown Prep in the semifinal game at 6:45 tomorrow night.
That's actually where Jahil Wahid went last year, so that'll be an interesting not homecoming for him, but play his old teammates. That was Finn Monsal's first foul, sending Caden Morrison to the line.
Morrison knocks down his first, making it an 18-point game.
Morrison drains the second. Wahid passes inbound. Smart play there, bounces it off of Jason Williams Jr.'s hand. Saving some extra time. Wahid passes it to Bonsal, to Chog, to Farrington.
Gonzaga now on almost a fast break out of the inbound.
Jack Lynch, great
Lynch
grit
was
there.
tangled up there with Jones-Lloyd, and they get the jump ball. It'll stay with Friendship Tech.
Jack Lynch has been quite the beast here at Gonzaga. He's played football, he's road crew, and playing basketball all 3 years so far. But every guy I've talked to that's played sport with him has been like, that guy's a beast.
Now attacking the rim, and the floater is off the mark. Nice rebound there. Chase Hogg looking to push the pace. Wahid has the ball knocked out. Bonsal now.
Check the chalk, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lynch
Gonzaga
coming up
still
with the
has
screen.
time, around 10 seconds. Hogg will go to the rim, and the floater rims out. and loose ball. It's going to be a foul on TJ Farrington.
His first. Woods with the inbound to Morrison. Guarded by Farrington and Waheed. They use
Sloppy
that
pass is picked up by Ndaka with the Euro step. And loose ball is picked by Jack Lynch.
but that is knocked out of bounds by number 5, Jason Williams Jr.
And it'll stay with the Eagles. Excuse me, it'll actually go to Friendship Tech, I believe.
And back in comes Shackelford.
It'll actually stay with the Eagles.
Gonzaga ball here. Passes
He
to
gets
Jack
it into
Lynch.
Lynch. Double teamed, he gets it to Hogg. Gonzaga has numbers now going down the floor. Farrington from the corner. And he
Drains
hits.
it.
Gonzaga takes a 20-point lead now with under 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Shackelford with a spin move, and he's fouled by Finn Bonsall.
That's his second of the quarter, actually.
Well, both teams are nearing the bonus with around 1:30 left, and Jones-Lloyd gets Bonsall to fall, and he picks up an easy layup for the Titans. Tough
Great
defense
pass.
here. Now we've got a 2-on-1 on the other side of the court. Hogg gets the and one. 20-point lead is regained for Gonzaga, and Hogg will go to the line.
That's Jason Williams Jr.'s fourth, putting him in foul trouble early.
Well, that is Friendship Tech's 5th foul of the quarter. Gonzaga now in the bonus as Hogg to make it a 3-point play.
Gonzaga now up 21. The minute 21 left in the third quarter. Shackelford with the inbound. Interesting, Gonzaga's still keeping this press up.
Shackelford working on Waheed. He gets it to Jones-Lloyd.
Great
Under the
block there
basket.
by Lynch.
It'll stay with the Eagles.
Hey, did you see that block, Jack?
Yeah, it was
Grabbed it
beautiful.
from the back.
Well, Gonzaga prides himself on being a defensive team, and Friendship Tech has scored only 30 points here so far, which is the same amount.
10-second violation there from the Gonzaga Eagles.
Well, that 30-point mark that the Titans have hit so far is the same amount of points that Georgetown Prep scored in the first half against St. Joe's Prep. And we are nearing the end of the third quarter. Shackelford working on Farrington.
I'm excited if we get to see that matchup. Repeat of the 2023 semifinal, or 2024 semifinal, pardon me. No, 2023 semifinal, our freshman year, Jack. What a game that was.
Ball is stolen by Jack Lynch. Now Waheed brings it up the court for the Eagles. A nice pass to Farrington, who has the ball knocked out by Shackelford.
Ball will be inbounded by Waheed. Hits Finn Bonsall at the top of the key. Passes to Chase Hogg.
Chase Hogg now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Working on Shackelford. They'll get
Lynch
a pick
with the
from
screen.
Lynch, and the floater is no good.
Lynch with that rebound, then he gets triple teamed.
Gets it stolen by Washington, or excuse me, Shackelford. and then they'll call a flag, or excuse me.
It's not football,
It's not
Jack.
football, but they'll call a penalty on Chase Hogg.
Yeah, Jack and I
That
called a
is-
couple of football games this season. That might be why he had that mistake. Off the ceiling of the Carmody Center.
That is Hogg's first foul of the night. And Gonzaga will go into the fourth quarter up 21 on the Friendship Tech Titans.
Not sure if the camera angles can see, but on the right-hand side, you can see the Georgetown Prep coaching staff scouting out the next game.
And now we've got a t-shirt toss going.
Yeah, I got a t-shirt toss.
We never see this, but little kids around the stands are going crazy for t-shirts, and so is the Gonzaga student section.
Everyone loves a good t-shirt toss. Look, now he's got them playing.
Now he's got them playing Moss in the corner.
Moss it. Oh, no one caught it. Now it's a wrestling match for it.
Well, that's the first t-shirt toss I've seen so far at the Carmody Center in my time at Gonzaga.
I've actually won a t-shirt toss in the Carmody Center. I don't know about you, Jack. I wear that shirt pretty constantly. I actually mossed Charlie Beck for that shirt. So now we'll see Jacob Williams enter the game, number 4. His brother, of course, Mikey Williams, played on the team 2 years ago.
Well, now we've got a big lineup in for Gonzaga now. They've got a couple big guys, such as the two brothers, Alan and Dave Buyamba. And then this is the first time we've seen Mateo Jones check in for the Eagles. He's from Germany and is a sophomore.
Getting some of his first minutes for Gonzaga. Great screen there by Dave. Hits Allen at the top of the key.
Buyamba air balls from beyond the arc. And he can't connect from 3. This is the first time we've seen both Jacob Williams and Mateo Jones this year for the Eagles.
Jack Lynch is quickly running in to check in for the game.
Jones Lloyd will hit from mid-range.
Over Dave.
Cuts the lead down to 19.
Chase Peterson taking the ball up. Foul on number 2.
That'll be on
Uliki
Kadir
Wood.
Johnson.
Jones taking the ball up. Lynch with another screen. Passes it to Allen. Allen tries to pass it to Jacob Williams.
That one's out of Williams' reach. And Friendship Tech takes control. Shackelford will turn it over after takes a step on the inbound.
Jones with another inbound. Just take a second to look at those shoes that he's wearing. Purple Kobe's.
Peterson now. On the ISO, he'll go to the paint. Rebound from Buyamba, and it's good. Now they're gonna run quickly, and a nice Euro step there from Caden Morrison. Peterson has it stolen. Now to the rim. Malik Shackelford will score. Cuts it now to 17.
Jones with the ball now. Looking for Lynch.
Tries to get it into Lynch. Loose ball's picked up by Jones. He'll try from 3. No good.
Jack, that's where I like to see people crashing the boards after a shot like that. I understand people wanting to get back, but good offensive rebound never hurt anybody. Willie Woods. Achille Woods.
Shackelford drives in, makes the layup. It's now 15 points. Gets it into Peterson. Guarded tightly by Shackelford, and they'll call a foul on him.
His first foul of the game, actually. Jones with the ball again, taking the ball up the court.
Gets a pick from Buyamba. Now Buyamba looking to drive against Jones-Lloyd. Gets it to Lynch.
Passes it to Peterson.
A lot going on in the paint. Peterson now tries a floater and it's blocked. Washington, and there's a tie-up.
Jump ball.
Jump ball, it'll go to Friendship Tech.
Yeah, getting scrappy down there under the basket.
Nice steal there from Chase Peterson. He gets it to Williams. He's got numbers. He gives it to Jones. And they can't get it to go. A block from Jones-Lloyd.
Malik Shackelford taking the ball up. Shot blocked by Buyamba.
Buyamba blocks Jason Williams Jr. there on the jump shot.
Jacob Williams with the three.
From the corner is off the mark. And it'll go to Friendship.
In comes Finn Bonsal.
Buyamba and Peterson come out.
And Dylan Higginbotham, sorry. Woods taking the ball up.
Just one starter in now for the Eagles. That's Higginbotham, the freshman.
Gonzaga playing a strong 3-2.
Jones-Lloyd loses control of the ball, and
another jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball, and it'll go to Gonzaga.
Deep pass.
Now has numbers for Gonzaga. They're looking for a travel. Looks like he kept his pivot foot down, and it will stay with Gonzaga after the ball is tipped out of bounds. Bonsal now gets it to Higginbotham, who resets. 20 seconds on the shot clock for Gonzaga. Bonsal will try from three. It's short.
Just tipped there at the line.
Shackelford looks to reset. Gets it to Jones-Lloyd in the post. Working on Lynch, in the block from Lynch. They'll call a jump ball. It'll go to Friendship Tech.
That looks like a block and an up and down to me, Jack. But great play there by Lynch.
Having a tough time getting the ball in. And they're going to call a
timeout. Tech.
Wayne Shackelford calls a 60-second timeout.
Yeah, so we have 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in this game. 2 fouls for Friendship Tech and 1 foul for Gonzaga. Of course, we talked earlier about the 5 fouls gets you the bonus now in high school basketball, recently changed last year.
Friendship Tech looked to be keeping up with Gonzaga at the beginning of this game, but Gonzaga's since run away with it, and they've done a phenomenal job maintaining their pressure. Friendship Tech scoring just 38 points, which is unlike them. Every game so far, they've scored at least 54, so it will be most likely their lowest scoring game of the season so far.
Still a lot of time left, Jack. Great defense here by Gonzaga. Has to throw it up. Jacob Williams trying to go up.
Malik Shackelford now trying to work on Gonzaga's defense. Gonzaga's got a new player in. They've got Aiden Williams, the senior, in, the short guard. The mid-range jumper is off the mark. Rebound from Jack Lynch. Higginbotham to bring it up for the Eagles.
Higginbotham in. Lynch sets another screen. Finn
Stolen by
Bonsal.
Williams got open court in front of him, and he misses the dunk. Gets hit by the rim, and they'll call a foul on Elijah Akpan, the senior for Friendship Tech.
Higginbotham comes out, and Jones goes in for Gonzaga. Bonsal with the ball. Stops his dribble. Williams now taking the ball up. Passes it to Williams.
And they're going to call an offensive foul here. Friendship Tech will take over. Gonzaga maintains their 15-point lead with just over 3 minutes left to go.
Great, strong 3-2 here by Gonzaga. Slow jumper.
Mid-range jumper is good. That one courtesy of Caden Morrison.
Tech now within 13. Fouled there. Gets Gonzaga one step closer to the bonus. Great leadership here by Gonzaga, taking that huddle. That foul was on Ukwele Woods, his third. As Lynch drops the first.
Lynch's second is on the mark. Makes it a 55-40 lead for Gonzaga. Shackelford brings it up for the Titans. Three from the corner is short. Lynch is double teamed under the basket, and they're gonna get a foul on Caden Morrison, the 6'4" sophomore. Gonzaga now in the bonus, so Jack Lynch will shoot two. First one off the mark. And as we get down to around the final 2 minutes left to go, we've got actually two more games left to go.
Jack Lynch strains his second. So that sets Gonzaga at a 56-40. 16-point lead. Another deep three by Tech.
It'll be an on-the-floor foul. It'll stay with Friendship Tech. And as I briefly mentioned, we've got 2 more games lined up for tonight. Right after this, we've got Archbishop Wood and St. Andrews of Maryland. And then at 8:30 tonight, we'll see 2 teams from across the country. We've got Chaminade from Missouri and Whitney Young from Chicago, Illinois. Jones Lloyd is fouled. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Wilbon.
Yeah, just checked into the game, Matthew Wilbon. His first year on this varsity team.
Wilbon, step up the lane.
Well, that missed free throw may have been courtesy of the Gonzaga student section.
Isn't as rowdy as normal, but definitely a little rowdy.
Second one is on the mark for Jones Lloyd. Just over 2 minutes left to go. That ball is thrown away. And Friendship Tech takes over.
It's a clock issue here, so there's a stoppage in time. Setting the clock to 2:06 instead of 2:05. 1 second really matters here. Who doesn't want more basketball?
Jones Lloyd gets the inbound, guarded by Jacob Williams. Tries to get the charge call and will not get it. 56-43 now.
Williams with the ball now. Aiden Williams, that is. Williams.
Jacob Williams, top of the key. 3 is good.
Williams to Williams for the 3. Not related, but just have the same last name.
Jacob Williams first
Jones
points
with the ball.
for Gonzaga's varsity team as Jones is fouled. Mateo Jones, second shot from the line, gives Gonzaga their 60th point.
So that gives them a 17-point lead with 1:34 left. Have to assume we will be seeing a Gonzaga-Georgetown prep matchup tomorrow at 6:45, which I love to see a good rivalry in, especially in the DC Classic. That should be a fun one.
Ball movement here for Friendship Tech. And Jones Lloyd is fouled by Finn Bonsall. He'll shoot 2.
That's his 3rd.
A lot of fouls late in this game. Both teams in the bonus now. That is Bonsall's 3rd foul of the game.
Lloyd at the line.
First one rims out.
The Gonzaga student section over there seems to be screaming a little, causing Jones Lloyd to miss these free throws.
His second one is also off the mark, but a nice rebound.
And another foul.
11th foul of the quarter.
This one on Matthew Wilbon. His 2nd. Team 6th.
First one is
good for
down by
Morrison.
Morrison. Second one is front rim, and the rebound and put back by Shackelford.
Jones taking the ball up, gives to Bonsall. Hit with a little shoulder. That seemed like a rugby play to me.
Now Friendship Tech takes over. Shackelford picks up his dribble, but he gets it right back. Now he's going to do a spin move and tie up for the ball.
Jump ball Gonzaga.
It'll stay with the
Eagles.
Actually, it'll go with the Eagles. Just around 52 seconds left to go.
Friendship Tech leaving this. Pressure on. Gonzaga with the ball. Looks for Jacob Williams. Pass it to Jones.
Now
To
here
Ada
comes
Williams. Shoots
Try
the
a
three.
Oh, and it's no good.
Great rebound by Jacob Williams, but tapped out.
Williams came flying in to try and grab that rebound, but just couldn't get a handle on the ball. 40 seconds left to go here for Shackelford and the Titans as he gets it to Jones Lloyd.
Wilbon with the rebound to Jones.
Williams trying to do something.
Wilbon
as
saves it.
Gets the loose ball, and Gonzaga will dribble out some time here.
Coach Ergo saying no shots, leaving some respect for this Titans team.
Williams' loose ball is stolen. Now here go the Titans, and Jones Lloyd can't get it off in time. Your
And-
final score, 60-46.
And what
The
a great
Eagles
defensive game there.
will move on to the next round in the DC Classic.
So that we will see a great matchup tomorrow at 6:45. Gonzaga versus Georgetown Prep.
Stick around for a player of the game interview with Dave Buyamba of the Gonzaga Eagles, who finished as the MVP.
Just gotta wait on Dave. Great game between Titans and Gonzaga. Yeah, just waiting on Dave. Very popular guy, getting his picture taken of him.
Who doesn't love a good Dave
Who doesn't
picture?
love a good Dave picture? There we go. Camera right here, Dave. Dave, how do you think your performance went overall as a team and as personally?
I think as a team, we still have room to improve. First, to get our first win of the DC Classic under our belt. We're back at it tomorrow. We need to tighten up some things, but we will be okay in the long run.
How does it feel to be out there on the court with your brother? You two were the two leading scorers tonight, so how did it feel?
I've been dreaming of playing with him all my life. He's been 2 age groups ahead, and now that we're in high school, I finally get that chance. I love it.
All right, well, thank you so
That's
much,
awesome.
Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
See you
Good
tomorrow.
luck tomorrow. Thank you. And that's it for here. That's it for me and Jack at the DC Classic. Please stay tuned for St. Andrews versus Archbishop Wood.
Thank you all for
Thank you.
joining us.